I'm Jacqueline, and I'm the Teen Services Librarian for the Jessamine County Public Library. And today I thought we would make dried flowered or dried leaf bookmarks. And here's an example of a few that I've made ahead of time. So the first thing you would need to do would be to gather some flowers or some leaves. So you get to get outside. You could get some mums, just some fern leaves off a plant if you wanted to. I thought these little hydrangea flowers were really pretty. So once you get your leaves and your flowers, you would need to press those. I would recommend putting them maybe between some parchment paper and then stacking some books on them for 3 or 4 days, and they should be good and dried. And then you would go ahead and do your craft. So we're going to need a few supplies. We're going to need contact paper, construction paper. I chose blue and then some tan. Going to need a pair of scissors. We're going to need a single hole punch of some kind, a pencil, a glue gun or some kind of glue stick, glue dots. I would actually prefer a glue stick. You're gonna need some kind of cord or twine. I chose this hemp because it comes in different colors and it's grown here in Kentucky, so I thought this was a good thing to use. So we should get started. We're gonna get some construction paper and a ruler. And you can make whatever size you like. I've made mine 2 inches across and 6 inches down. And so I'd have a straight edge, I used the ruler. And I went ahead and just made a few lines across. I figured I'd make a few. These will make great gifts. It's always something nice to have something to give someone. So once you get a few of the lines made, you're just going to cut those out. And then I would recommend putting your flowers, arranging them on your bookmark however you want them. I was thinking I would put this beautiful purple flower in here and then these 2 yellow flowers. So we're going to need to glue these down with our glue gun. So once you have your kind of glued your flowers on, however you want them arranged, you're going to get some contact paper. Just going to roll this out, peel it back a little bit. And then set the front of your flower on there. Kind of want to spread those out a little bit too, so don't put them too close together if you're going to do more than one at a time, which I would recommend doing more than one at a time because it's a little bit easier. So I went ahead and put flowers on 2 of them here, or leaves or whatever you're going to press. And you just press the paper down. You kind of want to make sure it's smooth, it doesn't bubble, so I just kind of pressed it to smooth it out after I had it arranged. And then I just took a pair of scissors and I cut the 2 bookmarks I wanted out. Got these ready. And again, I would make sure I smoothed out all the wrinkles. So once you get it all smoothed out, you're going to flip it over and peel the paper off the back. And then you're going to do the same thing to the back side of it. So you just have to peel that loose. And then put your, this time you're going to put the flower side down. And roll the sticky side. That doesn't bother you. I would put an edge on it just so you can trim it the way you want it. So then you just peel this off again like we did last time. And then we're going to cut these out. I wouldn't get too close to the edge because you don't want to cut the actual cardboard or construction paper or cardstock, whatever you want. You want to use something that's kind of firm. You could actually use a box if you didn't have any paper. So now I have my 2 bookmarks. So the next step is going to be to put hole punches around it. So you're going to get your single hole punch. I think the smaller, if you can find one with a smaller hole, I would use that one. If you're going to make one without going around the edges with the hemp, I would make sure I would decide what I wanted my hole to be, of course, because that's going to be on the top. But if you're going to put it all the way around, it really doesn't matter where you get started. I'm going to go ahead and just get started. Now I have holes going all the way around the bookmark. So now I'm going to need a piece of hemp. And I'm going to use green for this one. You're going to want a pretty long piece because you're going to be stringing it all through there. So I'd make sure I got a nice long piece. And then you're just going to do a whip stitch all the way through the holes. And like I said, you don't have to use hemp. You could use any kind of ribbon you wanted to use. You could use twine or some kind of silky type ribbon. I like hemp because it's, like I said, it's grown here. And I also like the fact that it's natural and it's not man-made. So to do a whip stitch, if you've never done one, you just put it in there. It's just like sewing. Well, it is basically sewing. And you just come around through. You pull it up through the hole. And then you're done. So you're going to do this all the way around. So now once you have it all the way sewn up, and you leave one hole here, then you're going to take a strand and you're going to kind of pull it up like this and then fold it in half and run it through the hole there. You could take it back through the hole to tie the knot. And I took this last odd strand and kind of went around to kind of tie all the string together. So I went around it and then I looped it through the hole there. That way I had a nice knot at the end. You can see that. Then I just took scissors and cut the cord off. And I have a nice little tassel on the end. So I hope you enjoyed making this bookmark with me and that you'll join me next time. Thank you.